Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer RANT. And today, I figured I would review some garbage that I bought from the dollar store. Yep, another bad movie, of course. And today's trash is the one titled Princess and the Dragon. Yep, it's supposed to be based on a book or something. I think, a book series? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't care enough to look that much into it. But yeah, I guess this gives me an excuse to talk about a princess movie. And just so you know, this has nothing to do with Disney. Just so you know. But it gives me an excuse to talk about some princess stuff. Yep, I know I'm a grown man and I'm doing this. I know, I know. So what? Anyway, as usual, I do have to talk about the plot. So let's just get into it, shall we? So here we go. All right, okay. The plot, if you want to call it that, it's about as shallow as shallow can be. There's not really much to it, really. Of course, the little girl, she's like, what, 7? Yeah, and she goes on this grand adventure, of course. She's royal, of course. She's a princess, of course. And she has this adventurous personality. She wants to go out and see the world, I guess, of course. And, but anyway, on her 7th birthday, this princess character, she basically discovers that there's this magic book that pretty much transports her to this kind of wonderland, I guess you can say, if you can call it that. This enchanted place with dragons, along with fantastic creatures and whatnot. So it's trying to do that kind of a thing, I guess you can say, and whatnot. So yeah, that's about it. There's not really much to it, really. And that storyline is really shallow. It's about as shallow as you can get. There's other characters that of course, she would interact with, of course, but they're not really noteworthy or whatever, I guess. But yeah, it's and I guess the animation is kind of alright, I guess. But my biggest gripe for this movie is that it's nothing but fluff. That's all this is. It's just fluff, really. There's nothing really at risk here. And but yeah, no. I mean, the CGI wasn't all that great, but it's just kind of passable compared to other crap I've seen, I guess. There's no real story per se. There's nothing funny. There's nothing uninteresting, I guess. So if anything, it's just a waste of time. So yeah, I can only say that this film it's really boring. I mean, okay, I wouldn't go as far as it's the worst animated movie I've seen that I bought from the dollar store because I've seen a far worse than this. So yeah, this was actually originally a Russian animation movie, so it was been dubbed over. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And but of course, when it comes to Japanese animation, American animation, Russian animation, or whatever else you can think of course the styles are gonna be different, which in itself isn't inherently wrong by any means. But yeah, the dubbing wasn't exactly all that good, really, folks. Of course, so the version I watched was done in English. Just so you know. Yeah, just so you know. Not that it really matters really, because the story is bad. The overall plot is way too simple, even for a kids movie. It doesn't do anything new. So to make this worse is that it's nothing. To make this even more, I guess, more insulting, it's nothing new. Is what I'm saying. There's nothing new here. And what I get is from here is just the same kind of thing you've seen like multiple times before. The dialogue is a bit weird at some points. The way they talk is odd, I guess you could say. Then and another thing is that for the voice actors and actresses for the English version of this one, they're kind of bad. If we're gonna be honest here. And maybe for the people who did the dragon, the person who did the dragon, they kind of okay, I guess. But but for the main character and the princess and the queen, they're the worst of the bunch. The way they speak isn't really natural. like at all. Like they probably just done the entire recording in one afternoon, and that was it. I guess you can say. Just like what? There was not much effort into that really, and like I said, the animation isn't really that good, but it's far from the worst I've seen. I guess you can say when it comes to the animation from the dollar store stuff I've seen. So the animation here was kind of okay, I guess. It's alright. But anyway, and the music in here isn't very good either. I didn't like the music whatsoever. I didn't like the character designs, really. I mean, they're kind of okay. They're just standard character designs, I guess. The music, it's very standard stuff as well, very generic. There's nothing really that memorable from here, folks. Nothing really. Nothing very memorable whatsoever. And, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. This is just schlock. I mean, I guess if the person you're gonna show it to is like 6 years old, I guess he or she wouldn't mind it, I suppose. Or maybe not, because you should show them something better than this. But yeah, this is a bad movie. Just no, I'd say avoid. It's a boring bad, if anything. I guess you say. Oh, my bad. I just dozed off right there for a minute there. Oh, oops. Excuse me, folks. I'm just gonna use the restroom for a quick moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope you didn't have to hear that. But anyway, yeah, this movie is definitely something that could be considered forgettable, if anything. And I mean, yes, I understand it's a kids movie. Sure, all right, it's a kids movie, but so what? That doesn't exclude the fact that it's garbage. If anything, you should try to make sure that it's a good movie because of it's a kids movie. You should make absolutely sure it's good because of that. Oh, look, it's Mr. Monkey. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not gonna buy this garbage, man. Ever, okay? I'm gonna get sick of you, alright? Yeah, that's what you get. Anyway. Yeah, the characters are pretty wooden when it comes to their emotions. I know I'm supposed to cheer the main character on because she's a princess and she's the main character. But okay, what is her role in society? I don't know. It feels like she never does anything to be helpful for anybody. I mean, she wants to help the dragon, I guess. They're still friends or something. But yeah, we never get a sense of anything, like some grand adventure or whatever. But yeah, just a really bland story. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 4.8 out of 10. I think it's a 4.8 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Till next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.